Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here, greenies, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. It is Saturday, I imagine. Yesterday was Friday, wasn't it? Friday the 13th, so it's Saturday the 14th. Welcome to my brain. Anyway, it is a brand new day. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Definitely something. I woke up this morning, rolled out of bed, and immediately my sinuses just began feeling full, and I have had to blow my nose like crazy today. So I'm coming down with something. So usually I don't. So I think I'm gonna have to start getting my testosterone shots again here soon. Get my immune system bolstered back up because I can't afford to go into the hospital on massive antibiotics to try and save my life. So I can't afford to get things like cellulitis anymore. Especially since I've talked before about mortality, how there's 25 years is, your life is divided up into rough 25-year chunks. You've got 25 years of youth, 25 years of maturity, 25 years of twilight. Remember, it's only approximately 25 years of twilight. After all, Eddie Money, another person who was influential music-wise as I was growing up, but just another musical guy. And he had some songs back when I was younger that were very popular on the radio, and so he was just a guy. But the thing is, 70 years old, another guy that's dead. He just died, 70. You don't always get 25 years in each chunk. He only got 20. If I go by that, shucks, that's only 13 years left till I kick off. I am going to be shooting for more than that. I'd like to hit like another 20 years or more. If I could be like my stepdad, who smoked for the first 40 some odd years of his life, was in World War II, still alive. He's in a nursing home. He's had several strokes. He's had heart surgery, but he's still kicking. So it can happen. You can do it. Thumbs up for that. Hopefully, will do myself. But for right now, my sinuses are really feeling full. My lungs feel good, so it's not here, it's up here. I feel kind of run down, but then I always feel kind of run down because fibro gives you, so much. Look up symptoms for fibromyalgia. I don't have them all, thank goodness, but I don't think there's many that actually do. It's once again bell curve. You're going to have the vast majority of people who have the common symptoms. Then you've got the bell curve edges, those who have next to no symptoms, those who have every single one of them. So I'm up in this area just like most people. I got a whole bunch of them, but there's a lot I don't. Thank goodness for that. But so joy on that. I feel run down. I feel thicker and fuller up in here. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be joyous. Is it because, I'm sure that walking in the rain, because I got caught in a thunderstorm while out walking, I talked about that yesterday, I think it was. But I'm sure that doesn't help. Getting wet doesn't make you sick. Getting wet and cold and all that can affect your immune system, though, which can lead to you getting sick. Correlation? Causation? Excuse me. Hard to say. The process of getting wet does not make you sick, but the process of getting wet can make you sick. Yay. Our bodies are odd and amazing. It's like there's this one really quick, I want to talk about this just because I thought about it. There's something called the diving reflex, where when water splashes on the face of a mammal like us, and when we go to dive into a swimming pool or such, the process of the water on your face, there is some physiological process that, because it does that, it slows down parts of your metabolism and you can hold your breath longer. And it's an actual physiological response to water splashing on your face, like if you're diving. you can hold your breath longer. Amazing. Now, why did I bring that up? No good reason at all. As mentioned, it just popped into my head, and this is all extemporaneous, off the top of my head, just bubble sorting of my brain. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. Rarely do I know what I'm going to talk about before I turn on the webcam. My mouth starts to go, and then my brain catches up. Thumbs up for that. And of course, as you've seen now at 5 minutes and some odd into it, no hamsters this morning. My sincere apologies. I tried to get Gojira out of her mason jar. She's been awake. But she's been slowly cooling down and getting quieter and quieter. And so when I scrabbled at the bedding outside of her mason jar, she just would look and then go back to what she was doing, just munching or grooming, and then just getting slower and quieter. And then I'd scrabble and she'd, So she's not coming out. She may even be asleep now. She's moving, nope, she's still moving, just so very slowly. And then of course there's little Dust Mop, but he's on the far side of his cage. And then of course Dr. Snurf, who's bedding on the far side of his cage. Now, Thigmo, who's still here, I've deliberately made it so that he's not easy to get to, so he doesn't freak out all the time. I used 2 cages, or 1 cage, depending on how many hamsters I want to have right next to me right there, as the lid of his cage. His cage is down below, open, and then there's the 2 cages sitting on top and over that. Light still gets in. He's not in darkness. It's not dangerous or anything. He's just more hidden. And that's been really good for him. Really, really good for him. To the point now, he made noise down in his cage, and I came down predator-like with my hand, slowly. I didn't zoom in to try and terrify him, but I tried coming down like that, and I even came down predator-like. And then just at the last moment, scooped. And he let me do that. He didn't freak out at all. He's doing so well. While I'm proud of him, I'm so glad that he's made this change, because it's so much better for your nervous system and your immune system, because when you're stressed out, that's bad. So he's not stressing out now because of the change where he is. And that's so cool. So I picked him up and let him run around, and he did great. He was not nervous at all. He's doing so well. I mean, does it matter? Does it matter if he's doing better? Not in the slightest. I mean, what does it change in the world? Nothing. But it pleases me, and it makes his life better. So right there, that's worth it right there. It's just a little tiny thing. Thumbs up for that. No big spider stories, except of course I have one spider right up at the juncture of wall and ceiling, right up there. I talked about this big one that had come down onto the monitor yesterday. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before now that she did that, but there was this one spider up there that had an orb just right up there. I mean, it's like directly in front of me and then up, and then that's where it is, and it's just been this little tiny spider. I say little tiny, but you know, she's about that big. Well, she's still up there. She was working on her orb. She's got a little orb there. She's hanging up in the air, just hanging. And I develop parasocial relationships with these bugs. I mean, bug in the generic sense, not bug as in insect, because of course they're arachnids, they're not insects. But I develop parasocial relationships with them, and that it's like now she's up there. I'm used to her. I kind of want her to be happy, and it's not going to last. She's going to vanish and or get eaten. So it doesn't help to develop a parasocial relationship with an arachnid or anything like that, because they're going to die even faster than our little fuzzy things. And they have no capacity up there for any sort of relationship coming back. I mean, it's hard to develop a relationship with even things like lizards, because they're I don't know how to put it into words. They rarely recognize anything else as other than food. And so they don't really develop friendship sorts of things. And it's only when creatures don't have to constantly worry about survival do they actually develop friendships. If it's just survival, then it's just kill, eat, survive. So you may have a happy and friendly relationship with a spider, or a tarantula or whatever, but it doesn't have one with you, which is fine. It doesn't have to. I mean, one of the great things I think about human beings is, as much as we have this huge capacity for destruction, since we're killing the world at an incredible rate right now, we also have the people out there that are willing to be kind to everything because it's a good thing to do. I mean, there are people that I was reading about. This one person takes care of spiders, and not even like tarantula type spiders, but spiders that would live inside of like toilet paper tubes. And when spiders get older, they can't make as much silk, and so this one older spider was just morose because couldn't make web anymore. And so what this person did was, with the spiders that she kept, she took toilet paper tubes, put them in with these one spiders. The spiders would travel through it. They'd make spider hammocks. They'd make bits of spider webbing on them. And then she'd take them out and then put them in with the spider that couldn't make web anymore. Made that spider so happy. Ran around like there inside of those toilet paper tubes, putting down their little spinneret, like they were putting down web themselves. No more web coming out, but they were feeling that good about it. And just living and surviving in the little spider hammocks that the other spiders had made. And just that we as a species are willing to do that for even something just spiders and insects and hamsters. It's amazing. There is hope for the world. There is hope for our species. We just have to be able to do it. Yay on that. Thumbs up. There's always hope. It's just the hope is the window gets smaller and smaller as things get worse and worse. So hopefully we'll be able to drive through that window before it gets too small, before too many of us have to die. Because after all, up until the very end, the rich will be fine. They'll die last. So why do they care? Oh, I got depressing again on that one. It is true, though. They are going to die last after billions die from climate change. Then they'll die. Then they'll worry about it. Cheerful. So, just been doing what I've been trying to do. Didn't go walkies last night. I kind of wish I had. My legs didn't feel good, but in a fit of contrariness, I refused to go out walkies because I'd gone out the night before. I'm a human being. I'm contrary and contradictory, so I just didn't go walkies. I kind of wish I had. As stated, I sat all day, and I've talked before how sitting is not good for you. And even though I go up and down the stairs, I go downstairs to get stuff to eat, stuff to drink, I go to the bathroom, I do this, that, and the other. I'm not just sitting in my chair and doing nothing. It's just I stand up, spend, 3 minutes going downstairs and then back up, and then I'm sitting again. So I got to do less of that and more getting out and walking. Every other day is not going to do it. I have gained weight. It's not terrible. I mean, it's probably healthy. It's probably good to have more meat on my bones, because I'm starting to get a dangerously low amount of meat and a larger amount of things that aren't meat. So getting actual meat on my bones is a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. It's just I also need to keep that meat in good shape by going out and walking. Definitely a thumbs up. And using my barbell, it's been a while since I've used that thing. I need to do that to keep my arms in good shape. I need to use my hand exerciser. It's been a while since I've done that. I've gone downhill, my God. I need to call my counselor. I'm having a breakdown. I'm also making fun of myself. I'm not that bad. We're doing okay. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, which is like 1 page worth of comments. And that was 24 hours. Barely anyone left me any comments at all yesterday. Oy vey. But I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people, if there are that many, if there are. And if I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. I don't know what I meant by that symbol, but I did it anyway. And it's a range of 20 to 25 or whatever, because even though I count American Sign Language, with my fibromyalgia, depression, brain damage from alcoholism, I'm amazed that I can remember that my name is not Rutherford P. Farquhar. So let's see how many comments we have. We have John Kilrain Blackstone, thumbs up and thank you. Masu Boy, greatly appreciated. And some guy named Jamie, thumbs up and thank you. Dylan Gales, greatly appreciated. Sachin Rana, greatly appreciated. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Arcana 7609, thumbs up and thank you. Cody Henderson, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kisscat, thumbs up. Mahmudur Khan, I sure hope. Thank you very, very much. And Noobly678, I like that name, very cool. And we have C1 Catwoman, greatly appreciated. Hater, Hat R, I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that. H, lower A, capital T, lower R. Thank you very much. Corrupted, greatly appreciated. Pandora NYC1, thank you very, very much. And Philippe Aya, greatly appreciated. BLVIZE, no ideas how to pronounce it, but greatly appreciated. Thumbs up and thank you so very, very much. I will miss you though. Thumbs up and thank you. Then we have A Lemon Pie 407, greatly appreciated. Your shit, as in not you are, but your possessions. This is your shit. Thank you very, very much. And Axeque, AXEQUE, thumbs up and thank you. And Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. A Rick A4, thumbs up and thank you. And last but not least, Marco Garcia. Son of a gun, I actually got 25 people inside of that. That person was almost the last one, so wow, cool, very much cool. Good English. But thank you all so much for getting me out of my head, into the world, dealing with people. It is a very good thing. Even though it's dealing with text, and you lose 95% of all information in a text communication, because so much of what we give in communication is through context and body language, and you lose that in text. That's why it's so easy to get offended, because you don't know the context of 95% of what's being said. Thumbs up for that. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to. But if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time, which will hopefully be a very long time from now, and not just like next Tuesday. Well, I've got this video. I'm going to have another video, hopefully a song mutilation, either today or tomorrow, so thumbs up for that. Past that, I'm going to try soon napping using my sleep masks, so that I don't keep falling asleep in the afternoon in my chair. Because it's not going to kill me instantly, but that's always another straw on the camel's back. And one day, oh boy, So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Hopefully you're going to have the best day you can. I'm going to have the best day I can. Hopefully I'm going to get out walking. Thumbs up.